So this one is the rate of change of ice. I is the tonnage of ice on the mountain. So we need to find an expression. It is said that at the time the ice starts melting, it was already I was 18,000. So we have that information. So let's integrate this thing. We get I here, we get 5t, we get 4 into 12. If we integrate this one pi, this becomes sine pi 12t plus c. Now at t is equal to 0, when the measurement is started, I was 18,000. So this much, this one is 0, this one will also be 0 because t is 0, sine will be 0, so it's just c. So we get I is, the expression for I will be 48 pi sine pi plus 18,000. Now the second question, it says that why ice is always melting. So we can see, if we look at this expression, we can see that this one is a cosine function and the maximum value of this one. So if this di dt was a positive thing, then we can say that it is, the ice is developing or growing on the mountain. And if di dt was negative, we can say ice is always melting. So we can see here that the maximum value of this one is 4 and the minimum value is minus 4, of course. So the maximum value of this one is actually minus 5 plus 4 is minus 1, so it's still negative. And that one shows us that di dt is always negative. It's the maximum value is negative and it's even more negative at other times. So ice is always melting. That's what we get from here. Now finally we have to find what is the ice after 120 days. That is, we can say that 120 days is 24 hours, since t is in hours. 24 times 120. So we can just plug in those info. 5 into 120 into 24 plus this one 48 pi, this one 120 24 will give me 24 times 10 times pi, and this one is 18,000. So this one we are getting something like 14400, and this one is a negative, and this one is positive. This one will become 0 because sine pi, sine 2 pi are 0. So this one, whatever the coefficient is, this is like 2 pi times something, but it doesn't matter. This one is 0. If we plug in a calculator, we'll see that as well. So I'll just use this color. So if we do the subtraction, we get 36. This tonnage is the ice remaining, will be the ice on the mountain after 120 days. So that's the result. Actually I have done a mistake here, sorry. This one, there should be a sign here, of course. I missed that sign here. So this one is basically sine 240 pi. Yeah, I missed that sign there, just from that line. So yes.